Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and a big welcome back to Home Fair. Now, I planned on getting down here early this morning. Wanted to get down here for about half hour after sunrise to allow the sun to lift up above the trees. Unfortunately, got down here for about 9. I don't do early mornings, it's as simple as that. I try. And I seem to be failing miserably. I tried yesterday morning as well, that just didn't happen, but I didn't come out. Now, check the weather, temperatures aren't going to increase until sort of early afternoon. So I made the decision to still come down here in the hope that I'd see some birds. And I'm not sure if you can hear. There's quite a lot of noise. The camera is already out. I've grabbed a picture of what I think is a juvenile wren and a robin as well. Sorry, there's a bird just up there. Oh, it's gone. No, it hasn't. There it is. Sorry about that. I don't even know what I was saying. Some of you guys will remember my video from down here when the red kites made that wonderful appearance. And I was stood near a fallen tree. And the tree's still alive, it's full of leaves and stuff. But it seems like a real hive for small birds to kind of land on. And I was just recording that last bit. And all of a sudden there was this massive wave of small birds that just turned up on the tree. So I was just firing away, and I think I finally managed to grab a decent shot of a long-tailed tit. So I was saying about, I don't even know, something about early mornings and stuff, about me not being a morning person. And, okay, I'm back. So I know some of you will appreciate the manicness of a behind the scenes video like this, while others will be like, damn it, Mike, just record. But the thing is, I wasn't passing up an opportunity there to photograph the birds. Now, I did go to come back and record a bit, but because of the harsh sun beaming down on the camera, it overheated and stopped recording. So, but I've moved away from the tree now anyway, because it had all gone a bit quiet. And yeah, I've just carried on bimbling along. Now, first of all, I wanted to actually make a bit of an announcement on this video. Nothing major, hopefully for the positive. And some of you may notice from my last 2 videos prior to this one that the video quality has improved quite drastically. And that's because I've made the decision to actually upgrade my recording equipment. And I'm now using the DJI Osmo Action 3 for my vlogging. The first video from Langford Lowfields, I was still using the Synco G2s for my mics, my wireless mics. And I've also upgraded them now, as of last video and this video, to the DJI mics as well. So I'm fully DJI now, because I want to actually improve the quality of my videos and sound as well, to be fair. So I thought, you know what, I'd go all DJI. Been away doing all that work. My treat and reward for that was getting a new camera, and then with some birthday money I got as well, that's when I got the mic. So yeah, hopefully you're noticing a improvement in the quality. Now, anyway, topic of this week's video, which I was coming round to, is persistence pays off, especially with the bird photography. Now, the reason I say persistence pays off is purely because obviously I was wanting to come down early this morning. I swear I've mentioned it to you guys in amongst my random ramblings and taking pictures of birds. I did mention that obviously I wanted to get down here for about 6, didn't get down here for 9, but I still made that decision to come out and come down here. And I would like to believe that if the 4 shots that I've taken have come out at least all right, you're not going to believe this, there's a load of birds over there. Nothing prominent at the moment. But yeah, I still made that decision to come out this morning, even though it was later than I wanted to be by 3 hours, not just a little bit. And if those 4 images have actually come out all right, I think I can feel justified in making that decision. Now, I think that goes for everyone when it comes to wildlife photography. If you wake up late, don't just sack it off. Still, drag yourself up and get out ASAP, because I think, especially with those 2 shots of the different tits, it just goes to prove that it was so worth coming out. Now, I'm going to stop rambling to you guys for the moment. I'm going to wait around here for a bit and see if actually any of these birds come down and make an appearance. Stick with us. Oh, and I'll pop up that picture of the wren and the robin that I originally took before I even started recording. Now, let's see what we can get. So I've just moved into an area that is a bit more shaded, he says as he walks into the sun. I had no luck at that last place, even though there was quite a lot of bird activity. The problem is the birds were quite far away and I couldn't get close enough. I've already been stung and attacked by brambles, so yeah, that's just a overgrowth problem. Don't know what that was. So yeah, I had no luck there. So I've bimbled onto this other area. It's a narrow path where, I say, there's a lot more trees, so there's a lot more shade, which means the birds will probably stay out longer, because in the more open areas, it's very, very quiet, probably because the heat's starting to pick up a little bit now. Just as I say that, the sun goes behind a cloud, but yeah, I thought I would try something else before we sign out. Now, coming back to this perseverance as well, and persistence pays off. Now, what I will say about that is, say, I woke up late this morning, come out, and I've managed to bag a couple of extra shots, even though I was 3 hours later. The other side of it as well, sorry, I've just gone into the shade. The other side of it as well is, regular viewers to the channel will know that every time I come out, I always film it, and there are times when I don't have much success. Don't let that deter you. Be persistent, because you never know what's going to happen. Exactly the same as this morning. Waking up late, still came out, because you don't know what's going to happen, and I might have actually bagged myself my favourite long-tailed tit shots so far. don't know until we get back to the back home and on the computer. But you can see now, look at the shadows across my eyes and stuff. It's getting rather bright and sunny, so I'm not going to be down here much longer. But yeah, let's have another little bimble on into the shadows and see if there's anything else we can see. Okay, so that last area is a bit of a bust. The problem was that in the shadows, the ferns were taller than me, as you may well have seen. And then in the bits that the ferns were lower, it was too open and in the sun, and yeah, the birds ain't having any of that, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm actually going to sign out now. Been down here just over 2 hours, and I think the best part of the photography aspect of today will be done. The heat is starting to pick up now. That light is definitely harsher than it was when I got down here and started taking pictures at about 9:30. So yeah, I'm going to call it quits rather than wandering around aimlessly. So yeah, now come back to that topic then. Persistence pays off, or persistence can pay off. Just remember, regardless, get out, just go for a walk and take your camera with you. At the end of the day, if you don't get any pictures, it ain't the end of the world, but if you do, you're on to a winner. Now, that's exactly what I've done this morning. That's exactly what's happened with this video, and yeah, I couldn't be happier. Now, hopefully that picture of the long-tailed tit came out really well, and that for me would just absolutely make today. But I got 4 pictures. That's it. And you know, they're not necessarily special birds in the respect of that they're quite common. Obviously long-tailed tits are special to me because I love them and I'm desperate to get a decent picture of them, but realistically, you know, they're just everyday birds, but they're still amazing to come out and shoot. Just coming back to a point, someone left a comment on one of my videos. It was about the harsh reality of wildlife photography in the UK, and basically just said, oh, if you don't like, you know, the photography, why do you even bother? You know, if you're not happy with British wildlife and stuff. And that was not the point of that video. I absolutely love the wildlife in this country. The problem that we have is that we don't have a massive diversity of wildlife, so you're not going to be able to shoot lions, tigers and bears. But at the same time, you know, we are blessed with some amazing birds. You've seen how excited I get when I'm photographing the red kites that we have in fairly decent numbers around here, and I haven't seen any this morning, which is a bit of a shame because I was kind of hoping to, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. I love British wildlife. I love the possibility of running into a deer when I'm out on one of these bimbles. I love the birds. You know how excited I get around Bempton Cliffs and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of, that was totally misconstrued, and the persistence of me getting out all the time has really paid off. And I'd like to believe that, as I say, my last video, which was literally celebrating my 1-year anniversary of wildlife photography, I'd like to think that the pictures that I took back then pale in comparison to the ones that I'm potentially getting now. And that's purely just come around because of my persistence to keep coming out and keep doing it now. Yeah, so I will say as well, that comment was removed rather quickly. I went to try and respond to him, and yeah, the comment has disappeared. So I think potentially it was maybe left when I was talking about the fact that we don't have, you know, elephants in this country, or bears or big cats or anything like that. And then he maybe watched to the end of the video where I mention about, you know, the rich tapestry of landscape we have around here, which is an amazing habitat for some amazing birds and amazing wildlife. So I think it may have been deleted, but I still got the notification. I just wanted to come back to that now. Yeah. So hopefully as well, you have seen an improvement in potentially sound, but definitely the video quality as well with me upgrading my gear. You know, I'm really hopeful that this is beneficial to you guys as well. So anyway, let's stop rambling and let's get signed out. Camera will remain out, obviously, and if there's any pictures, I'll stick them up at the end of this video. So obviously, if you like the video, give us the old thumbs up, drop some subscribes from down the bottom, and hit that notification bell. And yeah, this is Mike out. Take care and be safe, everyone. Peace.